think you are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm born ready.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another week of the podcast.
Hey.
Anyone? Are we actually starting? I thought I was just greeting Patreon.
Yeah, I was just greeting
Greetings to you. Look, we
Okay.
put a few
Scatter
pictures up.
largesse to the
There's a
crowd.
wreath behind my head framing it nicely.
Mhm.
That looks good with
It's
my
getting
hair.
better.
Oh my goodness, look at my hair. That's
It's
nice.
really full.
That's very.
That gem
That
is.
gymnast is working.
Tell you what, although I do really love it.
Yeah, I
It's
do too.
fantastic.
All right, should we do it?
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome to Family Looking Up. This is Beth.
This is Camille.
And this is Andrea.
You guys listen to Andrea's voice.
She wanted to be more like us.
Let's
with
hear
our-
it, Andrea.
Here's the thing. I know that we've mentioned this before, that we batch record our episodes, which is so nice and convenient. The only problem is when there's a problem like this and you have no voice for the next 8 episodes, this is what it's going to sound like.
Oh, it is going to be for 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry.
This is great. All summer, people will be like, you guys, we need to start a fund. I think Andrea is dying. She's got throat cancer or something because every week it's not getting better.
Oh, that's
Every
so
week.
tragic. I'm
Guys,
sorry.
let's do a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah. Maybe you have larynx problems.
I know.
Larynx.
You
Well,
wouldn't think in the summer I would lose my voice, but I
It's-
did.
yeah, why do you think you lost it? What's going on? Tell us
We
the
all took our
possibilities.
masks off. That's what I think.
Like you have a cold? Did you bring
No.
COVID to my house? Like maybe we
Probably.
need to talk about that.
I kind of think it was allergies that went in my sinuses.
Yeah, and
I'm an
developed
allergy
into-
sufferer.
You
Yeah.
are. And Carson, my 12-year-old, is suffering as well. Can he get the shot? Do kids get allergy shots?
No,
Oh,
they
he's
won't
just
get
got to
it.
do your regimen.
Yeah.
You need to talk about your regimen. You've never talked about that on here.
Well,
Didn't you tell Lisa about it?
Yeah, Lisa. Yep.
Lisa?
off air.
Oh, well, tell us, Andrea.
Yeah.
Pray tell.
Well,
If you have allergy problems,
Inquiring minds must know.
listen to Andrea's throat and you can tell her regimen works.
That's totally working. I thought I wasn't going to talk very much.
Yeah, we're like turning the show over to you.
Too late, you're talking.
Well, what I found that works semi-decent, and if you have bad allergies, there's nothing that works. But if it's really bad, you definitely take a Benadryl. As long as you don't sit down all day, you're fine.
Yes.
So you just move all day long.
Don't read.
Don't sit down.
Don't watch TV.
But then you take a Zyrtec every day. So don't
Okay.
take it when you have symptoms. You have to take it every day.
Okay.
And then Nasacor morning and night. It's a nasal spray.
Yeah.
And there's also some eye drops, but I don't think they work, but I take them anyway.
They have a little heroin. Do you know what I accidentally just got vitamin D drops in my eye. And it like wigged my eye out for
Oh.
over 2 days. It was...
What are vitamin D drops?
Like milk
and
drops.
how did you get
just
it in
drop
your
some milk in there.
So, okay,
whole
so...
milk?
So, I've been talking to this hormone specialist. Okay,
Oh.
I went to this hormone specialist, and we did this whole workup, and I'm screwed up, which made me
Oh.
so happy.
Yeah, that's a relief.
The last thing I wanted to hear is, man, everything looks normal.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So I'm totally screwed up. But anyway, so I've been taking things to supplement, and one of them is vitamin D3 just drops, and they don't taste like anything.
Okay.
I was out of town for the weekend, and I forgot chapstick. And my lips get so dry in the, like, I don't know, year round, I guess, in Utah. It's just such dry air, especially where we live. So I was desperate. It was time for bed. My lips were hurting. I was desperate. And I was like looking for anything that was like creamy but didn't have a fragrance. Because if
Yeah.
you put lotion on your lips, you can taste it. And I thought, hey, vitamin D3 drops. That's like tasteless and it's a little greasy.
Okay.
So I put them on and it worked great. And then I went and took my contacts.
Oh, shoot.
Ouch.
Which is the second time I've done that in my
Does it
life. The
hurt?
first time was with pepper spray. I got pepper
Well,
spray on my
see,
finger, then I
so
took
you're
my
getting
contacts
better because
Yeah.
vitamin D.
It felt like my eye was morphing into like an animal or something. Like it felt so weird. Like I had
Really?
dropped
You
some
have
terrible
low
thing.
vitamin D, huh?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that I do.
Well, I
Like, but
can't
maybe
either.
maybe I do.
I have no idea. All I know is since I started going to this clinic, I am just feeling better and better.
Really?
Yeah, it's making a huge difference. So,
Have they put you on testosterone?
oh yeah,
I'm in the market for testosterone.
oh yeah. No, like
Well,
listen,
let's
like you're-
talk after this.
I can't remember which like number it was, but like I am bottomed out. Like my progesterone was at 0. I had 0.
40?
It was negative
How
1
do you-
actually.
She was not even
How
a
do you
woman.
how much progesterone should one have?
I can go get the thing because the lab prints out like this is where a normal level for a woman
so
should be, and I think
interested.
it was like 7,
Okay.
and mine was like 0, and then one of them I was supposed to be like 23, and I was 1. So yeah, so it.
Dang.
I know, so it's making a difference.
That's squeaky.
Anyway, I kind of changed the subject. I want to give you my regimen that has changed my life.
Oh.
Like, I found this out a couple years ago. I lived my whole life with sinus problems. Always, if I got a cold, I would get a sinus infection, and I'd have to use antibiotics. Like, for years, it's been this way my whole life. And then I had a doctor tell me that I should just, the second I start to feel a little congested, start taking some Mucinex, Flonase, up my nose, Mucinex. Guess what? It's been 4 years since I had a sinus infection.
4 years.
4 years.
Dang, look at that pinky.
With my crooked pinky, 4 years.
That is really good.
Yeah, I was getting them several times a year. Like, it was very normal my whole life. 4 years. So that's it. You start to feel something, Mucinex, which thins it out so it doesn't get stuck in your sinuses. Flonase, which is a steroid. You can just buy it over the counter.
I think Danny, for his allergies, takes Flonase every morning.
Yeah.
Just before he
it makes a huge
starts
difference.
his day. He just.
I haven't had a sinus infection in years. I've had everything else, but I haven't had a sinus infection.
Well, let me tell you my life-changing regimen.
Let's hear.
I like to
Little cocaine, heroin in the afternoon.
Stop it. We don't talk about that. That's only for Patreon, and we're recording for the public people
That's
now.
right. Sorry about that.
Diet Dr. Pepper,
Yes.
cream soda,
Yes.
0.
There's a cream soda 0?
It's a can. It comes all together.
Diet
Dr. Pepper cream soda 0.
Can we buy some while
We
we're
can
here?
buy it I have it in both my fridges and in my
Okay,
van.
I want
Because
some.
you never know.
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you what happened. I had to go. I was lucky enough to go. Let me change because I speak positive words
I was
now.
forced to go.
I was lucky enough to go. Danny's first PA class graduated this year, like his inaugural class. So exciting!
How fun.
So I came to graduation. I was blessed to go to graduation. I was also not told that dinner wasn't until 7.
Ah.
Maybe you don't know this about me.
You eat at like 5.
Yes, like 4:30 sometimes
Yeah.
because I can't make it. So, and I was busy and whatever, so I hadn't really eaten much.
Yeah.
Like I ate lunch at maybe at 11 or something
Mhm.
crazy early. So I get there, I'm hungry, real hungry. And then like, I'm setting up, we get there at 5. I'm like, okay, it's fine, I'll help you set up. Graduation's at 6.
I can just
I
see
thought
you.
it was hors
When-
d'oeuvres.
Come on, I'm
Yeah,
helping.
yeah.
Where's the food?
I know. I just don't enjoy anything. I'm the worst. So we get there, and I went to the food truck before it started. I was like, I'm so hungry. Like, are you open? He's like, oh no, we won't open until after 7. And all of a sudden, my slight twinge
Yeah.
of hunger just exploded and
Yes.
went right to my brain, and I got real mad.
Oh.
And I was trying to be supportive because I'm like, Danny,
I've
this
had
is
you
this
get
thing.
mad at me
I
from
know,
anger.
I know,
Like,
I know.
it's a real thing.
I was trying not to be mad at my husband who had nothing to do with it, but I was like, there is no dinner. And Danny's like, okay. I'm like, whoa. I was like, I'm leaving. Give me the car keys. I'm leaving. You know, I just get very irrational. I'm like, I have to go. Give me the keys. And so he's like, okay. And so I Google, we're 7 miles from the closest convenience store. There's nothing. We're in Palisade, in the
Oh
beautiful
my
vineyards and
gosh.
peach orchards, whatever. So I'm like, they don't even have time. I'm going to miss the start of graduation because you didn't tell me to eat. And he's like, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. So I was going to leave
Yeah.
and go find what? What was I going to go find?
Grapes.
Anything.
Yes.
But I knew once I got to the convenience store, I wasn't going to want anything. It
Yeah.
was going to be some crap I didn't want to eat.
Yeah.
So I just sat there and I was like, there is Dr. Pepper cream soda 0. It's not diet, it's 0 in the back of my van. So I sat in the van, I turned on the air conditioning. It's just a
Soda.
moment of, it was hot. It was all the way hot. But a moment of happiness
Yeah.
and reassurance. Like, your stomach will be full soon,
Yeah.
Bethy. I turned on my little book on tape I was
Oh,
listening
man.
to. I just gave myself 10 minutes with my Dr. Pepper.
You guys.
And I came back out a new woman. And Dan's like, did you go to the gas station? I was like, no. Just drank a warm Dr. Pepper. I'm feeling much better.
There is this great scene in the middle. We are rewatching the middle. Like my teenagers and Alan and I am standing by this. The Middle is one of the all-time best sitcoms made in America. I can name a few countries all-time best, but in America, I'm telling you, The Middle is where it's at. Y'all need to try it. So there is this fantastic moment though when the mom is overwhelmed. She's had it. She works at a car sale place. She decides to go into the bathroom. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay? She sits down on the closed toilet. She paints her toenails. She puts a maxi pad over her eyes and lays her head back.
Oh my gosh.
She gives herself 15 minutes
You just
for a
need some
maxi
time.
pad spa treatment on her eyes. Walks out a new woman.
Oh my
So there you
gosh.
go. Diet Dr. Pepper, cream soda, zero. I'm in.
It changed me. It was a lovely
I'm in.
graduation. The food truck eventually opened. I got a sandwich. It was very nice. Everyone finished the night married
Nice.
and intact.
That's awesome.
You guys, we got to talk to our guest here. Has been trying to get on with Zoom instead of Squadcast, so we need to hop off and
Alrighty.
figure her out.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to wrap up this intro later, once we know what she's doing?
Are we for sure using this one for her? Because if so, we could just do it right now in 10 seconds, and then we don't have to put two videos together.
Okay.
All right, who are we talking to then?
Are we using it for her?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what
I said let's just do it, and then if we decide not to, you can cut that part out.
Okay.
Okay. We get to talk to Meaghan B. Murphy today. She has written and editored and chiefed and
Editored?
all the things.
Editored
She's
is a word,
editored every great magazine that we have read since our youth.
which she would love.
She
Editored.
would love.
Yes,
I'll tell her
yes.
later that I said
Okay,
that.
yes.
And she wrote a book called Your Fully Charged Life. She's going to talk to us about how to have all the energy and enthusiasm for life and stay fully charged every day.
That's amazing.
I know, can't
I
wait.
want to hear it.
We're going to.
I'm on testosterone. Let's do this thing.
I want to lift something heavy.
Bye, Patreon.